Alright, welcome in, guys. This is Upper Mississippi River Valley, I think it's the name of the map. We're going to be starting off here with this small plot of land, which includes Field 35, which is right behind me. This tractor, a truck and trailer, a small petrol tanker, a house, with little basic necessities, and a chicken coop. And I'm going to say that our first task is going to be mowing this, because we got a little mower on the back of our 4020. Maybe we'll bale it if a forage wagon's more expensive, which forage wagon cheapest one is 35. And then we look at the balers, cheapest one is 22, so I think we'll go with the baling option. Which we'll have to get some money up to do that before we, drop in and start mowing. So as you can see, I started a little bit over here getting a tree chopped and all that good stuff. So I think I'll finish this tree and then I'll get back with y'all when I cut most of these down. So let's go ahead and get started. Which I do like the Farm Sim 19 better for the lumber aspect. It was actually pretty simple to do wherever I guess we're gonna cut it right there. Alright. And then I'm gonna take it, we're gonna cut right here. And I am using the super strength mod because I don't like doing forestry in Farming Simulator 22. I think it's just a little bit dull. So there's not much to it, and it's a little bit harder than 19, which is personal preference. Honestly, it's not really. Some of y'all might like it. I know other people like it. I have a friend who plays. He likes it. I don't. I'd rather do the farming aspect of it, just because it's a little simpler. And it does not look like I have tension straps on this trailer, which might be an issue. Yeah, that might be an issue. So I'll finish this tree up, which there shouldn't be too much left, and I'll get back with you guys. Alright. I'm on my way back from getting that last load. As you can see, I did quite a bit. Didn't make too much money off of that. Most of them were small trees. There was some birch in there too. But we got enough for a baler. So I think what we're going to do is, if the game wasn't stupid and I can whip this around, I'm going to turn this truck off, and while we still got some daylight out, I'm going to try to mow up a little bit of this grass. So we're going to unfold we got to start the tractor first. We're going to unfold the mower. We're going to get some of this mowed today. Then I think we're going to take the truck up there with maybe the tractor. I think the trailer would be big enough for how I want to do this. But we're going to get this mowed, and then we're going to go try to pick up that. That was a rough spot. Try to get that baler on the trailer like I want it. So I'm not going to do this off camera. Maybe in the future I'll just time lapse. But I really want to get a good bit of this done, so that way we can start trying to make some kind of money come in other than trees. And I know a lot of people like seeing the lumber aspect of it because not a lot of people like doing lumber. But ooh, that's a rough hill. I might have to get some money up and do a little bit of landscaping, which I do pay full on landscaping when I do it. That is how we're going to be doing this little episode of series. I will pay full for all landscaping, so that probably won't happen until I get a good chunk of change built up. Maybe we plant that field with grass, or maybe we save up and we buy the field across the road and plant that with grass. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out, or maybe we just get a good chunk of this that's flat and we just plow it and make it a field. Who knows? So we're going to keep chugging along at this, and we're going to, actually, before I get, too far into this, we'll go ahead and pop into the shop, make sure nothing else is new on sale, and we'll go ahead and we'll buy that baler. So that way it is ready for being picked up tomorrow. And we'll be good to go to start baling tomorrow. How about that? Because I'm doing this really late. I know I'm not supposed to be doing it this late, but it being the first day, I want to get some of this done. I don't want to just get the trees done today. Oh, I just missed all of that, didn't I? Is there an easier way? Can I back up over that and get that? Because if I can, that'd be sweet. Maybe I have to swing it up for it if the tractor make it. Yeah, that's looking like what I have to do. So we'll back down it and try to get it mowed, as we want to try to get as much as we can. Oh, well, looks like it might not. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave that be. I don't think that's going to do what we want it to do. We're going to turn all the lights on. Oh. And we're going to get the rest of this done, and then after we get this done, I guess I'll see you tomorrow when we're picking up the baler and getting it home. If that sounds pretty good. Man, it's too bad that we don't have enough for a... do we have enough for a bale wrapper? We don't. That's a lot of money. Okay. So it looks like we're just going to sell them as grass bales. Oh, that sucks. I might also try talking to the bank about getting a loan out tomorrow-ish. So that way we can... I don't know. Oh, we don't want to miss that. I think tomorrow when we go get the baler, we may or may not stop by the bank. That kind of just come as is if I feel like trying to do a loan, this kind of playthrough. We might not. We might try to take out on our mortgage, honestly. I think we'll try to see how much that land across from us is. Not that big field back there, but that smaller one that's just right across the street. We'll try to see around how much we're going to have for that. Because it would be nice to get some good grounds to do some silage on. But I think that's going to come tomorrow. So we're going to finish this up on camera. Because why not put you through the hassle of watching me mow this all? I'd still probably not get enough money from it. But once we do finish this, I think we're just going to have to go to bed. Sleep it off. Let the bills hit, I suppose. And get what we're going to get tomorrow done as quick as we can. Well, it might be next month before we get what we want done there. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Hopefully make some good money off of this. That's what I'm hoping, so we don't have to take out a loan, and I can start wrapping the bales and just start selling it as silage instead of grass. Or, I mean, we could take a look at the tedders, maybe see if hay's doing better than grass. But gosh, I don't know if I want to buy another piece of equipment yet, because I don't want to put us in the hole. I don't want to keep us, halfway decent. So I don't know. We'll have to see what tomorrow brings. Might eventually try to get this wide fronted, because we actually got this on sale when we moved here. Gentleman down the road was selling it, so we picked it up off him for like $5,000. Didn't have a lot of hours on it. He kind of just barn kept it. So got it off pretty cheap there. And of course, the truck that we brought, we kind of had from where we moved from, so we already have that covered. And most of what we have on the land was purchased on land, sight unseen. So we kind of lucked out getting that trailer. That'll come in handy, especially for bales and stuff like that. Picking up smaller pieces of equipment. We might eventually invest in a gooseneck trailer, so that way we can haul bigger pieces of equipment. I think I'm gonna play a little bit of hooky on this baler. Might look a little funky. Definitely won't be realistic the way we get it up here, so be prepared for that. Because definitely going and picking up this tractor from our neighbor was not realistic. So I think I'll just finish the rest of this off camera, and we'll see you next month. Alright, good morning. As you see, I finished mowing all this last night, and this morning we're gonna get the truck fired up, if I wasn't so close to it, and we're gonna drop that mower off that tractor, and we're gonna go get our baler, so that way we can get this baled up today. How's that sound? We're gonna get the tractor fired. We're gonna turn the lights off first. Left them on all night. That's on me. Drop that off. Go back to our truck. Pop those ramps down. Which, the biggest problem with this trailer is this needle nose. Kinda gotta get up here weird. Back up some. And then we're gonna turn it off. Go back into our truck. Which is, we're gonna fold it back, and it should correct itself. Alright. We'll strap our tractor down, and we're going to start heading to the shop to pick up our baler, so that way we can get all this baled up today and possibly sell all of it today. Haven't quite decided yet, so I guess we'll just have to figure it out as we go. And yesterday or last month, I was talking about maybe buying this field right here and turning it into a grass field. Well, as you can see, it's already limed, so I would have to look up the price on that field, kind of see where it's at, see if maybe we can get a loan out for that much, plus maybe a planter and a fertilizer. We're also going to try to put a wide front on this tractor today. Might not cost as much, but we're definitely going to try. Because for one, it makes it hard loading up on trailers, and two, don't like the needle nose fronts, but if I have to use it, I will use it. I'm not opposed to using it. I don't prefer them. I'm really I like the JCB tractors. Ooh, ooh, keep from hitting the post. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we're gonna hop in the cab now because apparently I can't drive outside the cab. It doesn't help that the trailer sways side to side too when I'm going a little too fast. So until we get on this main road, I think I'm going to stay in the cab, which should be coming up right here. We'll go ahead and turn on our blinker. And we will stop right here. And we're going to pull up our handy dandy tablet here. And after, of course, it saves and everything, we're going to go here. And we're going to go to farmland. As you can see, we own a lot 30 here. And the one we want is 67. Which looks like it says 1.5 million, or is that 157,000? Might be $157,000. We're gonna move so that way we can see $157,392 just for that piece of land right there. So we're gonna hop up out the cab here and make sure nobody's coming. Sorry that y'all have to be up in the trees for a little bit. Turn our blinker off. So we're gonna try and see if the bank will give us a loan for 157,000, maybe 158,000. Oh, 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 oh. Ah! We're gonna act like that didn't happen. Yeah, we're gonna act like that didn't happen. So we'll get down here to the dealership and we'll figure this out. How about that? Alright. Might have to get a decent trailer. Okay. Oh. Yep. Turn our blinker on. Ah! Truck doesn't like stopping. Probably got too much weight on it. The red lights do work, so that's why I'm sitting here stopped. Usually I just blow through them, but they do work. I do have to wait for it to turn green. Which, there's not a lot of them in town, but they're close. There we go. Gas prices seem to be decent today as well. So that will be good to know. We're going to stop right here at the good old John Deere dealership and see what they got for me. They should have my baler around back. We're gonna drop the ramps. We're gonna take this over there, see if we can get a wide. Oh shit! Ooh, 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 ooh. Excuse my language. I forgot that's a lot of weight on that trailer, so we're gonna pull right here, then drop it, so that way we don't lift the front of our. Ignore that. Ignore it. Yeah, we're going to go get a wide front put on here. We're going to go pick up the baler, and then we're going to put it on the trailer. Oh, hold on. I did figure out that I cannot use the straps right here unless I have something loaded down that is not a tractor, that is like pallets or something. So to put the straps down, I will have to be in the truck and put them down like that. Just for clarification, I haven't quite figured out how to get that all the way done yet and working the right way. Of course, it's a modded trailer, so there's not much I can really do there besides tell the mod creator that there's something that I can't quite figure out what's wrong there. So we're going to go here, customize. We just want wide front. We don't want duals. So we're going to go right there. That's what we want right there. It costs $0 to do this. So now we have a wide front 40/20. Turn it back on. And now we're going to go pick up our baler. Maybe here soon we'll try to get a slightly bigger tractor like in the 50/20 area. But I can't really promise much. But there she is. There's our baler right there. That's what we come in here looking for. That's going to make us a little bit of money. Hopefully we make enough to pay for it. Maybe break even after buying it. That would be great. But I don't think that's how it's going to work, which is unfortunate. But y'all are fixing to see the unrealistic, sketchy way that I like to load things up. Which, ooh. Which I think I can be right there for it to work. So we're going to strap the tractor down and we're going to close the gates. See if this works the way I want it to. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to hop it. Well, I'm going to take the straps off. Hop out the truck. Get back up here to the tractor and just kind of snug it there. And turn the tractor off. We're going to get back in the truck and we're going to strap it down and we're going to get out of here. And that'll pull it like it's just a trailer behind a trailer. Might go a little slower, but we got our baler and tractor on one load. So I didn't really feel like coming down here at 21 miles an hour with just a tractor, which is why we brought the tractor on a trailer. So maybe we'll just have to hold up traffic here for a little bit, which doesn't look like nobody's coming. So we will have to kind of back that tractor up, maybe see if that'll give us a little bit of extra wiggle room for speed. So we'll put it right there, cut her off, and get back up into the truck and strap it down, and see if that will let us kind of take off quicker. Which it does seem like it did help just a little bit. So we'll give this back to the house, and then I'll meet back up with y'all when we start bailing. And then we'll call the bank, see about what we can't get there. Alright, welcome back in. I got it unloaded and everything, so we're going to we already lowered the pickup. We're going to fold the baler and we're going to get started getting these bales pumped out. Yep, we got to lower the pickup. Okay. There we go. I'm pushing the wrong button. That's on me. We'll just we'll see how this goes. We try to get as much as this grass picked up as we can. Try to get as many bales as we can. Just standard stuff. Really, just trying to make as much money as possible off of this little bit of this little land that we have cut to bale. It's leaving some behind. That is okay. Like I said, we'll have to fix that. But for the most part, I think next will be a width thrower, so that way we can easily pick some of this stuff up quicker. Then, well, we might not have to. I wish there was a trailer that I could get for cheap. And by the way, I was looking at the used market, and a tiller has come up for sale. I don't usually use tillers, don't really know how. We might end up trying and testing that. But right now we don't have the money for that. Because it was kind of like 50,000, something like that. I don't think that's in the cards just yet. I think, yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to, we can just wait, because it's not like we have the land to make a bunch of fields anyways and do all that kind of good stuff. So I think for now, I think we're going to be okay with what we got so far. I haven't had any chance to call the bank yet, so after we get these bales done, we might go ahead and call the bank, see what they have to say. So I think for now, looks like we're getting a decent amount of square bales off of this with this small little baler. I think, because I don't want to keep cutting and doing things off camera, especially since it's being this early into how many videos I've done. I think we're going to do another pass, and then I might try to give you all a time lapse of me completing the field, if that's something that I would be capable of doing. I don't really want to do it for baling though, but I don't want y'all bored out of y'all's minds, so we're going to do one more pass, and then I'm going to get y'all a time lapse. Which I'm going to end the pass up here in just a second. Alright, we got everything baled. We got 61% grass in here. Might have another bale on the end of that right there. Couldn't quite get enough to finish that. But, go ahead and we will drop that right there. We got a few bales off of this cut. I don't know if it's all going to fit on this trailer for one load, but yeah, we'll be a weirdo. We'll park our tractor in our driveway because that's what normal people do. But cut that off, and just for giggles, let's go in here and we'll see after it saves, of course. Which is something y'all see a lot because I'll forget that it does that. We'll go in here and we'll see. So grass is selling, it looks like max 131. So I'm not quite sure we're going to have enough for what we're going to want to do. But let me get off the phone, or well, get on the phone with the bank real quick and kind of see, how much money we can get loan wise. Alright guys, I just got off the loan. They done, off the phone with the bank, and they done transferred it over. We were able to take out a $200,000 loan. And if we look right here, we got a $200,000 loan and a 3.5 interest. Our monthly payment will be $1,172 over a term of 20 years. So now we're going to go in here and we're going to purchase this land right across the street. So that way we can go ahead and plant that with grass. So now, I'm not going to pick any of this up right now. I figure we're going to go pick up a cedar, which let's go see right about what we can afford. Is there anything on the used market? There's not. So we will go up here because we're probably just going to plant grass there. I might choose to do something different. I'm not sure though. So we're going to go in here and we got $48,000. So let's see if we can find something decently cheap. Which is looking like there's not anything cheaper than this one right here. So it's got a 3-meter working distance. It's 33.5. Working speed 7 miles an hour. It takes 125 horsepower. Does a good amount of the crops that we can see here. We'll have to check the planting season. But first, we're going to have to check and see if our tractor can run it, which it looks like it will not. So, I'll tell you what, because we're going to want to get a bigger baler eventually anyways, might as well go ahead, sell that back to the dealership. And we'll go ahead and we'll get rid of our 4020 and see if we can't just pick ourselves up a 5020. And it looks like a 5020, depending on which one we want to go. Let's see. This one's got 134, 153, and 175. We might be able to pick up this one, which I think that right there would be decent for us. Do we want weights? I don't think so. Single weight rib. Do we want duals? I think we will go duals. I think that will be a decent tractor for us. I wish we could get GPS, but it's $15,000. But GPS and tractor, we'll just get it later. So we'll go ahead and buy it. And so now we have that. And it had roughly over 170 something horsepower, roughly around that area. Which actually selling those two gives us enough that we could get maybe this one. which we don't quite have enough for that. So maybe we will buy this one right here after we see what it will do. Okay, it'll do everything that we need to, so we'll go ahead and buy this. I wish there was some in the used market so I didn't have to spend so much on it. And while we're in here, we'll go ahead and we'll buy a few bags of seeds. Even though I've already got that pallet of seed on me, we'll probably save it. We might actually go. Is there a big pallet of seed? There is a big pallet of seed. It looks like it's. Is it cheaper? 900, 800. I don't think there's any in here. So this is 1,000 liters. This is 1,000 liters. It's just kind of a no-brainer. We're gonna go here. We're going to buy 8 bags of it, just so that way we know we have enough. And I'll see you when we're picking up our new tractor and seeder. Yeah, thanks. Alright guys, I got a lift up in town from our neighbor. Pretty nice guy. His name is Nate. Got us up here to grab our tractor. Looks like they already have it running for us too. It's pretty nice, not gonna lie. We'll get it backed up here to the seeder. Looks like it goes just about as fast as the 4020. We'll go ahead. Oh, wrong button. We'll go ahead and fill this up. It does look like it's not gonna hold all 8. We'll bring the truck down here later, grab the rest. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing back up to the house. And which, there's Mr. Nate. He was kind enough to bring us all the way out here. He actually lives like 20 minutes down the road from us, and I'm just glad I caught him on his way up here. And yeah, that seems like we're gonna have a lot of good people around here. But for now, make sure nobody's coming. No cop, no stop. We're gonna get this back up to the house, and we're gonna see that new field that we got. We'll have to check our tablet and see what we can plant. And then we may or may not pick up the bales this month. We might get them next month. Let me pull on the side of the road here real quick, and we'll check to see what grass is looking like. We're gonna look and see. So it looks like in January is when it peaks for top price. So we will probably make sure nobody's coming. We'll probably get them picked up, put on the trailer, and just kind of leave them on the trailer until January. Maybe if we have enough, we'll build a little barn so that way they're not out in the weather. Because we're going to want to sell them in peak time, because we want maximum profit off of that. Most people, they'll sell it right away, especially after they got a loan out and everything, wanting money. But I think we're going to wait we're going to play this right. We're going to do this right. We're going to sell everything at peak price and, make sure that we're getting that maximum profit. So that way it's, so that way we can progress just that little teeny bit quicker, because we're getting a little bit more money off of our product. And, they're small square bales anyways, so it's not like it's going to ruin the world that, I don't think the tractors have blinkers. I don't know why I pushed that, thinking that they did have blinkers. So it's probably alright. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead, get this back up to the house, and get to the field, and we will see you back then. Alright, you guys might be saying, what the heck, you're driving a semi, you got a trailer. But I got a call from Mr. Nate, as I was making that little curve there, and he told me that his semi-truck had actually just gotten fixed at the shop, and he wouldn't be able to drive it back himself because, obviously he drove me up there, and that he had bought a new trailer. And he's seen how we're trying to get started down here. So he has graciously allowed me to borrow it to take my equipment home. And he said for me to hold on to it to finish my bales and then return it to him. So we're going to do just that. We're going to get our stuff home. We'll probably wait for seating until next time. But we're going to go ahead and get our bales loaded up. I believe he said it's an auto load trailer, that it'll load itself. But I'm not quite sure. We'll just have to figure that out as we go. But it does make this easier to get home, so I don't have to bring my truck, my trailer down and load it up after I done got home. And I don't think the John Deere dealership would be too happy with me storing my stuff there. I think they would want it off their property as soon as I bought it. Or, well, same day. Because unfortunately they do not ship at the moment, so we're kind of stuck running and grabbing our stuff ourselves. But they did say, I left my blinker on the whole way down, they did say that they are eventually going to do deliveries. They haven't decided when. They said it might be here in the next year or so. But for us to be on the lookout to be able to have items delivered. So we're going to get this back up here and see if we can't get these bales loaded on the trailer. And we'll see what we're going to do after that. Hopefully we can load these bales up and get them on the the trailer. And yeah, I think that'd be beautiful. As you can see, we are a little bit lower on money than what we were. I did have to pay my property tax. As I was heading home, I got a call about that they were going to take that out of my bank account. And that is my property tax for the year. Don't quite know what that is up in the air. Yeah, I'm not. Must be a glitch. Oh, and I was just not paying attention. Hopefully that didn't damage Mr. Nate's truck here, or else he probably won't let me borrow it again. But yeah, this field right here, this is the one that we bought. It's already pre-limed. We're actually going to get out and check and see if it needs fertilizing, because that's what we're going to need next. It does need fertilizing. This is a 4.82 acre field as well. Okay, so we'll have to find maybe find one on the used market fertilizer spreader. And so much busy back there. They got a whole silo system and everything up there. I wonder what that is over there. Might have to go check that out. It might be Mr. Nate. She said he don't do much farming himself, but he owns a piece of property around. Looks like there's a church there too. That's interesting. I didn't notice that. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Okay. We'll hop in our tractor. We're gonna turn that sucker on. Get it up off the trailer. We're just gonna park it right over here. You hate to see the 4020 go, but it didn't have the horsepower that we needed to be able to pull a seeder. So, I mean, you hate to see it, but you gotta have some kind of upgrades. We gotta have a tractor that long term is gonna be good for us. And I like how that perfectly come off. Now he did say that this should be an auto load trailer. If not, we will figure this out, and I'll be right back with you. Whew. All right. So as you can see, I got a few bales loaded up already. We're gonna go ahead and turn the truck off. It does not auto load these. I had to call Mr. Nate and get that figured out. Our bales are a little too small for it to auto load. So we'll have to load them all by hand. And honestly, they're not too heavy. So I guess we'll just, load them up and like that. But this is going to be the end of this episode. If you liked what you've seen, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you would like to see in this series. This is episode 1, and my name is Intoxication at its Best, and we will see you in the next one.